Good evening, all. I'm back in Yarnum again. Yeah. This is, without a doubt, one of my favorite games of all time. Oh, that's nice. We're a little rusty, but that's fine. It'll come back to us. Oh, I don't do much damage to you at all. I have to bait and go for that backstab. Wonder how two-handed will do. Not much better. Oh, there you go. That's what we want. Alright, so, preamble. I've been meaning to do this for a bit now. I haven't played since, well, I think it was early this year. You know, before all the... Well, let's not get into that. But, after playing for so long on my first character, I made it to the level cap. And I figured, well, that's it as far as completion goes. But there are some challenges I could still take on, obviously. So now we're going for pretty much the exact opposite of that. Trying to beat the game without leveling at all. Of course, I expect that's pretty basic as far as all things are considered, but I've never done it before, so just wanted to jump on and give it a go. Well, that's not very nice. Oop. Oh. Getting a little dangerous. We'll get more of these. That's one. Ah. Not quite the back. So, the rules. Well, I mean, there's only one, really. No leveling up whatsoever. We are blood level 4, and that is what we shall remain until we make it to the end of the game and beat every boss, or give up. Ah, memories. Here's our first lantern. And our first shortcut. We could go back to the dream. And perhaps I should, but I'm gonna wander about without a weapon for a while. It'll be a nice warm-up. Jump attack. No. burn. Don't wander away too far. Don't get pushed into the crowd. Nice hit. How are we gonna get through that shield? Gotta break his guard. Or let him attack first, I suppose. Ah! Hmm. Ah. He's got me. He's got me down. Might be wasting my time here. Takes long enough to put down a normal enemy. Just sneak in a back attack. Nope.
Away! Away! Help me!
Oh. Gotcha. Don't think I'm gonna bother with his type anymore. Can open this up. It doesn't do much for us, frankly, but why not? Fighting him right now feels like a complete waste of time. It's not even much over there, if I remember right. Let's see... So, no leveling, but I will use weapons when I get my hands on them. I will use consumables, which, speaking of, we have some of these now. Very handy in the early game. Oh. Tried to hit the guy in front of me. Ow. Oh, that's bad. I don't have much healing at the moment. Well, if I die, I die. It's not like I plan to start over from scratch if I lose once. I'm not quite that masochistic. Yeah, this is a bit tricky. Can afford to be a little cheesy, I think. The main challenge will be bosses, where we can't really afford to get hit at all. Especially without some... Oh! Good equipment. Oh, that's bad. Alright. Oh! He missed. Somehow. Oh, what am I caught on? Oop. Uh,
Help me! You are not wanted here!
I probably should just go get a weapon, huh?
It's all your fault! I'll
Ooh.
mess up your brain!
Well, probably about to whether I want to or not. I can take you. Ah, I couldn't take him. That's fine. Can't be too stubborn about this. We're gonna die. We're gonna die a lot. Home at last. Oh, we can go get some, what is it called? Well, it's just a blood vial. Big blood vial. It's free, so why not? Okay, weapons. So, choose your starter. Saw cleaver. One of the fastest weapons in the game. I believe this is the, this is probably what most people would go for, doing this challenge. Hunter's Axe, very powerful. Tricked's got a lot of range, and some good hyper armor on its charged attack. This here... This is the first weapon I ever used. Oh, wrong menu. There we go. It's not considered one of the better weapons, from what I understand. It's fancy, though. I've always really enjoyed using it. We can get the other two later, if we like. I forget which badge unlocks them, but I expect we're gonna try and get our hands on everything that we can use, just for variety's sake. There might be certain things we want for particular situations. Now here I'm not sure. Particularly because I'm used to a character that just has really high stats. I'm not sure how much having lower blood tinge would affect the usefulness of our guns. I know that, like the blunderbuss, it's got more stopping power, so it maybe fits somebody that doesn't really have high blood tinge. But maybe the pistol is still as effective as long as you're precise. Played this game for almost 4 years now. I don't know some of the basics. Well, not offhand anyway. It's what the internet's for, isn't it? But again, we can change our mind later on if we must. I think I'll take the pistol. It's speedier. And speedy is probably what we should be looking for. Ah, there's the old man. Notebook. Ah. I am playing offline. I don't... For the purposes of the challenge, there's no real need to be online, I think. Plus, the game doesn't have as strong as an online component, you know, you can't really be invaded, save for a couple of areas, and I don't know if we would run into any people when we get to them, being that we'll be very low level, or, well, lowest level. But if we do, it's just not part of it, you know? I don't see the point. No real reason to be here at the moment, but just figured I'd have a look through anyway. Need bloodstones. 3 for the first upgrade. I think it goes 3, 5, then 8. And then obviously you need the next material. Let's see what Gurman has to say.
You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gehrman, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
Yeah, you get used to it pretty quick. Ah. Chalices. So... I mean, I really have to play it by ear. Depending on just how difficult the later bosses are, I might settle for just the base requirement to finish the game. I don't want to do that, but just depending on how long it takes me, we'll see how it goes. I will be dipping my toes into the Old Hunters DLC when it is available. That'll be the true challenge there, trying to get past those bosses. They obviously expect you to be a fairly high level the first time round. The chalices... So the chalices is a bit interesting, because obviously if we go through them, we can gain quite a bit of power. Main point obviously being gems for the weapons, that makes them a lot stronger. So, pros and cons, well, what's the con? The con is it might make the main game a bit easier if we go in earlier. But the pro, for challenge's sake, the chalices are a good bit harder than the main game. So if we can get through them while weaker, then we probably would have managed the main game anyway. So, I don't know, we can give it a try, I guess. We might have to later on, just to make it past some of the tougher bosses.
Are you out on the hunt? Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door. I am Yosefka. The patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection. I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry. Please. This is all that I can do.
Well, that's very kind of you.
And good hunting.
Oh, look at my face. This is Toby, by the way. And here, looker. already killed the wolf that spawns here. Beat it with my bare hands. That'll be in the prologue to this series. Already up on YouTube. Ah. I don't know... Well, obviously we can spend those on consumables. Okay, now we have an actual weapon. Let's see how we fare. Much better. Oh, I tried to go for the transform attack. Didn't press quick enough, it seems. Alright, so let's focus. What are we doing? Well, there's stuff to pick up around town. Oh. Well, now that I have a weapon. Let's see how we fare against this fella. I think he will one-shot us even now. Okay, not quite, but still. Probably a good idea to... Oh, he lived. Oh, grab attack. Thank you. Was there not? Huh. I could have sworn there was something back here, like a blood gem? Or... Oh, you know what it is? I think he has a chance to drop a blood gem. That's probably it. So I think the first time I killed him ever, he gave me a blood gem. Okay, we've been up there. Let's clean up the streets. So the cane should be good for us early on. For this section in particular. Crowd control. Very important. Oh, that was close. Oh, I'm in the back. Easy does it. Ah. Just a little out of reach. How do we do with you? Yeah, that's better. Get some bullets. I should probably see if I can still parry things. Let's test on this mob. Yes. Of course. Again, I'm not clear on the exact nature of the mechanic, whether we need a certain amount of damage to parry something, or if it is just timing based. Because if it's just timing based, then we don't have to worry, we'll be able to do it whenever. But if enemies are of a certain strength threshold, maybe it's just not possible. We just have a ranged option now, which is good. Oop. Can I reach that from here? No. of there's one. Not sure. I thought there was another gunman. Maybe not. Oh, still standing. I rallied it. A duel, is it? Well, I had the faster draw. Oh. Can I hit him from here? Maybe with the... There you go. What about the dog? Oh. It's coming. Ah. Dogs will ever be my bane in these games. Oh. What is this here? More vials. We do need lots of those. Although past the point, I guess we won't need as many. Or at the very least, we'll deplete them very quickly. Every time we get hit, it'll take 2 or 3 to get us back to full. We could go down this way, or... Well, I should go fight the big fella over here. We're gonna try parrying him, I think. Yep, works pretty well. Wasn't sure he was gonna go through there. Torch. Equip that. There's also the Hunter's Torch, which... Oh, I'm not sure where you find it exactly, but it's a bit better than this one. Yes, the whip is very effective against beast enemies. Oh. He didn't care about that. Oh. Can you hear it? I think we should continue in this direction for now. We'll want to pick up a better equipment set to improve our defenses a little. Whoop. Oh no. Yeah, when they're up in your face like that, you can't really outspeed them. don't we have... Pretty sure we picked up a few. Well, got their attention now. Bit messy. Okay, so... whereabouts was it? It's been a while since I've been along here. I think we have to cross the bridge still. If we're up here, I wonder if as well just getting the shortcut. Yeah, this is where we want to go. Down this way. Oh, I think that's enough bloodstones for... Yep. We can get a +1 weapon now. Hooray! Okay. Down we go.